Hello and welcome to Undertale. This has been long overdue. These are my final thoughts about the game and what I overall thought about it. Story, everything. Characters. Now, I know this is long overdue. That's because I actually recorded this. But looking back on it, I wasn't in the best of health. Yeah, I wasn't like dying, but I was very, very sick and unenergetic, and I just thought, you know what? I should have just held out, and looking back, just should have just held out and just waited for myself to become, better. So I could have more energy, more enthusiasm while I was playing the game, and because throughout most of it, I played it half asleep and, and like, in a feverish state. So I was very throughout like most of it I was just not feeling it, I guess. And well, I mean, I did okay, let's just start with the questions. Did I enjoy the game? Yes. Did I enjoy the music? Yes. Did I enjoy the characters? Yes. Is there anything I didn't like about the game? Yes. Okay, let's start off with the bad things. The overall options that you have here. The options, the controls, using it on a controller is just fine. Mouse and keyboard, that's a little weird. I didn't use that so much. I use a controller. I have an Xbox controller hooked up to the computer, and that works just fine. Let's see, was there a time where the controls didn't feel responsive? Yes, during the part where I was battling Muffet, the spider lady. Yeah, that was one of the only times where it didn't feel as quick than the keyboard. I had to like switch during the part the spider was crawling up. You know the one. Well, what else? So, and the volume controls, also the part where I wasn't able to resize the screen to the certain resolution that I wanted to. You could only have it on either very small on your screen or full screen. I didn't like that. What else? That's pretty much it. Well, I would have liked to. Let me see. I don't think I could remap my keys. Could I? Yeah, I think I could have. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. What else? That's it. That was really the only bad parts I didn't like about the game. Let's see. In terms of gameplay, everything it had a really, really great pace where it would of course, you know, start at the beginning like tutorial mode, and then it would gradually increase in difficulty. I know that's probably twice as much since I played the pacifist route. I didn't get the as big of a difficulty as you would playing the like the suicidal route where you kill everybody, and I've seen the fight between you have against Sans, and whoa, man, that is brutal. Get dunked on, as you would say. Oh man, and all the battles you get like super undying, or ultra undying fight. You get a super everything fight. It's brutal, and the endings that you get, holy shit, they are. I've looked up some of the other, the quote-unquote genocide runs, where you just murder everybody all the way through. Holy crap! I saw some of Russ and Cry's playthrough. You can look at it, Russ and Cry genocide run, or yeah. That's one of the ones I saw. Damn, this is difficult as hell. I think the guy tried like about over 20 times just to beat the Sans. because you have to get everything so perfect, and you don't get a whole lot of health. He can use almost his entire power-ups in terms of health, like eating a steak or something. I didn't watch it the whole way through, so I'm not 100% sure what happens when you kill everybody or what everybody says. I skipped along the episode. Let's see, what else? Who is my favorite character? Undyne. Why? Because she's a badass female warrior who don't take no shit from nobody. Yeah, those are kind of my favorite characters. Trying to I wouldn't say the token characters, but something that'll probably change your mind into thinking who can be strong and who can't. Yeah, those are usually kind of my favorite. For instance, well, I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with this game, but for me, some of my favorite characters were in Star Wars. The original Star Wars was the Wedge Antilles, because he is not a Jedi. He is not the main character, but he is like a really good grunt. And without him, like, I think the story, like, he's got his own comic books. That's how much popular he is. Even for like such a minor character, that's the kind of stuff I like. He's such a normal person, but he's very skilled at what he does, and that's what keeps him alive. Is his own like skill and perseverance throughout the Star Wars universe. That's what keeps him alive. I don't know if he dies, but I know they kept him around for a really long time. And he was my favorite character in Star Wars 4, the Wedge Antilles. Let's see, what else? So those are the kinds of characters I like. But each one of these don't exactly fall into that form, but Undyne seems to... it falls into what I usually like as a character. Let's see, what else? This is my second favorite. Sans. Third with being Mama Milk here. I saw some of her fan fiction. Oh my god. The things you people make. Oh jeez. Oh man. I will not mention it here. Just look it up yourself. Yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad the community and the people who play this are taking the game liking it just as much as I am, probably even more so. I've seen a lot of musical covers and actually like comic dubs of this, and they're really, really good. Really good. Wonder what the creators think about this. I know if I made a video game and people were overjoyed and making their own fan fiction and stuff like that, I'd be like, wow. Like, pat myself on the back, like, great job. And I don't think this is a game you could really make a sequel to. Maybe like one of those small DLCs where you get to see how everybody's doing. It might be good, like mini missions, like for Papyrus or something. See how they're doing, like taking these two grocery shopping or something like that, or seeing her here at going to school and stuff, and then the king like gardening, you know, that kind of stuff. But as for an entire sequel to the game, I'm not sure. It'd be really, really hard to follow up, especially considering how people are loving the game. If you were to change any little thing about any one of these little characters, people might get really, really mad. But it's a hard thing to do. It wouldn't be easy if you consider what the fans would like to see. There's a lot of shipping. I for one, I regretted having mentioning to Alphys here that the king and queen would get back together. I was like, damn it! It's like, cause I think Sans and Toriel had a thing for each other, because they would play knock knock jokes with each other across the entrance to the ruins. So they would talk to each other through the door, making bad knock knock jokes. So, you know, they'd be your new mom and dad. And that's what I think most of the people are going for. With stepdad over here. Oh shit. What the hell was I talking about? One of the favorite things I liked about this game was how it took everything, the game mechanics about this game, and turned it also into part of the story and how the characters actually interact with you. Well, one of them would be how the way you play the game. Like, for instance, well, during the suicide run, for sure, would be an extreme example, was how you defeat Sans. By actually moving your heart all the way across the screen to click that one option. It's awesome. Another extreme example would be when you are fighting Flowey, especially in my run through, where he would actually shut down the game. He would actually close the application for Undertale and having you restart the game over and over. And if you were in that certain section, like, you would not, unless you probably uninstalled the game and reinstalled it, you would not be able to go to another save point in your save and restart it. And that was cool. Let's see. Also, if here, I'll show you. The top left of the screen, here you can see it says Undertale. When it was shutting down, I was playing in a minimized mode, and when it was shutting down, the Undertale here would actually change pictures. Was it? I don't remember exactly, but it would change for sure the letters here. Like, it would randomly like toss them around into different symbols and stuff, and then it would go and shut down, which is really. I was like, what? You can do that? So that was really cool. This game. I think this is one of my favorite games of the year and of all time so far. Not a whole lot can beat it. And this year, what did I play this year? What was up there, for sure. It's up there with Mass Effect for me, the series. And what else? Yeah, it's up there. It's up there. So this is gonna be one of my favorite games of all time. I wonder if it could be remade into a different style, like for instance, 3D. Probably not. It would take away some of the charm. Yeah, it would. It would take away the charm of the game. So, the way it is right now, it's a really good game, and I enjoyed every minute of it. My only regret with this is that I was sick throughout most of the gameplay. I thought it was okay, but yeah, it really wasn't, and that's a lesson for me in the future. So, as to not play it when I'm not feeling well, because I wasn't talking with as much enthusiasm or role-playing it as best as I think I could have. And I would like to replay this in the future. I'm not saying I'm gonna do the exact same pacifist run, even restarting the game knowing what I know that means for the lore of the game and the overall meta of it. I think I would be able to replay it. I'm not sure if I would actually like to do this with a few other people, so I can get their different voices into the game. For instance, Well, for sure, I would. I have no idea how to voice Undyne, and I would like someone else to voice her while I'm playing through the game, so I can voice like I could for sure voice these other characters. But as for like the softer characters, Toriel and Undyne, etc., etc., I would like help with that, and I think it would sound really, really well. Even if they didn't know what they were doing, as long as I get like a girl's voice into it, it would just spice things up for me a lot better, and I think it would come out really well. And well, that's what I would hope would happen. And as for playing it into a suicide run, I have no idea. I don't think I'd be able to play it because I saw the amount of skill it would take to beat Sans during that playthrough, and holy crap, I'm not that good. I'm not good. I think it would end up cutting out like hours and hours of footage just to just to beat him. Well, man, this game was awesome. Yeah, it's cool. Am I satisfied with the ending that I got? Yeah. Did I make everybody happy while playing through the game? No. But I think I got the best ending I possibly could have. And were there a few things I didn't understand? Maybe a little bit, but overall I think I got the gist of it. It is so cool. Alright. Well, I'm sure I'll come up with something later on, well, after I'm done recording this, and go, damn it, I should have said that. But just know this, that I really enjoyed the game, and I would love to replay it, and I hope that if there is a sequel, even if there isn't, I've still enjoyed it, and the fan art and the amount that the community, the fans of the Undertale are making will. It'll be enough to satisfy me for a very long time, and thinking back on this, I will always think, yes, this is a good game through and through, and it's worth everything, all the time. Even the times I had no idea what to do, I was like, this game's so cool. Alright, well, that's it for me. Thank you for listening to me ramble on, and I hope you enjoyed the game as much as I did. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Thank you.